Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of your favorite series, Guess the ELO, where I analyze my Twitch subscriber games live on stream, and then I try to guess their ratings. Now, in this episode, in the very first game, we have a massive plot twist, where random noob actually turns out to be Gotham's sub. And then later on, we have the namesake of this video, the opening that nobody should ever play ever again. But before that, let me tell you about the sponsor of this video, Audible. Audible has the world's largest selection of audiobooks, and to be honest, they've completely redefined reading for me. So Audible has something they call a Plus catalog, which features an insane amount of these audiobooks, also podcasts, and something called Audible Originals. So Originals are pretty awesome. You can listen to someone like Yo-Yo Ma, the legendary American cellist, discuss his life. You can listen to the story of Cassia Vici, who travels to Saturn in order to help humanity reach the stars. Or you can just do a fitness routine or use a sleep tracker to help you get better sleep. Personally, I'm currently listening to Truth, A Brief History of Total BS by Tom Phillips. Absolutely hilarious, it goes super fast, and it's pretty eye-opening too. So obviously that sounds great, but how do you get started? Well, when you first sign up, you will have access to the Audible Plus catalog in its entirety, but you will also be eligible for one free audiobook every single month. And your first 30 days will be 100% free, so give it a shot. To sign up, all you gotta do is go to www.audible.com/Gothamchess. If you just want to use your phone, text Gothamchess to 500-500. Literally can't get any easier. And if you're too lazy to do either of those things, there is a link directly below my face in the description. Yo, I'm telling you, give Audible a try. I love it, I think you'll love it as well. Let's get back to our regularly scheduled programming. Gotham sub with the black pieces. Gotham sub, yes. A loyal devotee of the Church of Gotham playing the Kurokin and Okay, not playing the Gotham Caro. This is what I teach my disciples, okay? I don't teach my disciples to move bishop to f5. Because even though it is the main line, I don't actually fully believe in the fact that it's so good actually at an intermediate level. I actually think that c5 is a far more practical option. Wow, wait, what? Is this real? Like the Tal variation? h4? Okay. Wait, this is what I play. Wait, what is going on? This is prep. What? This is what I play, and then here Queen b6. Yeah. So this is the Tal variation, one of the most challenging weapons against the Caro-Kann. Oh. Okay, well, white has no idea what they're doing. So now black should play e6, c5. Like, see, e6, and then the next move is c5. Now what does black do? Great. Right, so now we're gonna start seeing the level. So obviously bishop b4 check is just not a good move because pawn to c3, right? And you just have to go back. Now here white plays an atrocious move. White trades off one of their active pieces and helps black develop. This is a terrible decision. Look what happens to the evaluation with just a simple trade of bishops. Plus 0.5, you know, just slight advantage in the opening. And then like now, right? Like, right? Like, that's not good. So you're defended. Like keep developing. Don't help your opponent develop. Okay, now does black take the bishop? No. Oh, great move. I love this move because the one drawback of h4 is that the g4 square is weak, and right. Knight to d2. Now black needs to play the thematic move c5. I cannot tell you how many Caro-Kann submissions in this series go knight d7 in this position. Okay. Like, please go c5. And listen, I know the intermediate mind, okay? I know the mind of an intermediate player. The whole point of the Caro is to play the move c5, guys. You have to go here. And it does look like, okay, very good, but it would have been better to put the knight behind the pawn. So we have c4. Oh, what is white doing? Just, dude, free pawn. That is not a complex pawn capture. That's just cd4, cd5. Of course you take with the knight, you go to b4, you castle, rook c8. Black is completely winning here, I would say. Very close to just being completely winning already. Okay, rook c8, knight c5, good. There's got to be a knockout here. Oh, there is. Knight d3, queen d3, and bishop back to f5. But do you see the backwards bishop move? Oppa! Oppa! Beautiful. Yes. Nice. And now yeah, very good. Okay, knight f5 to prevent knight d6, of course. Actually, I guess you can technically go here. Yep. Yep, because you were threatening to promote. It was check. Now bring in the rook. Yo, this is a nice game. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Just getting in the way. This is a high-level game, for sure. Just rook c8, and here white resigned because rook c1 is coming in a... It's a great game. I wouldn't be surprised if black played this game at 97. Like 95, 97%. Maybe... black didn't take on d4, so maybe black loses some points. Like 92, maybe 93. Now, a couple of things. So I have a couple of things to base things off of. First of all, these guys played real theory. Like, this is theory. So, I mean, at least 1500. Now, B3 is, I mean, it supports 1500, maybe 1300. Maybe like 1600. Very, very tough to say. Now, this move gives me some intel, and then this move gives me some intel. So, I think like a 1600 doesn't play this move. I think that a 1600 doesn't take. Like, I feel like, I don't know. And then here, you know, white just didn't, like, you know, white didn't castle. Like white never castled, and then white, like, tried to open the position. It's a very scattered middle game approach to this game. Like, you know, no castling. And then trying to like maneuver pieces in a weird way. Now, and then black not seeing this, but then black's just playing, you know, like white's big mistake here was not knowing the line at all. White played an extremely sharp line. This is like a super complex line. Didn't know move 6. Immediately got like a, you know, suspect position. Didn't castle. I mean, so I'm gonna say, no, there's no way it's 1800. I mean, if this is 1800, that's an abomination. But to be honest, it might be. Like, it was just white not knowing the opening. I'm gonna say like I want like 1500. You know what? I'm confident saying 1500. Maybe slightly lower, maybe slightly higher. I would hope it's lower. I would hope it's lower, and I would hope that 1700s or 1600s are not playing moves like bishop b4 check, because that's just not a good move. Bishop b4 is a very short-sighted move. So, you know what? I actually think it's 1400, just because of bishop b4, and then, like, this capture, and then some small misses. I'm gonna say, like, 1400. All right, let's go to big window capture. I have to crop it. I just realized that I never actually cropped it. All right, let's go take a look. I have to, like, really crop it. 1 second, guys. I apologize. It was cropped poorly from the last recording. Whoops. Help. Help. All right, there we go. Bang. It was 1500. Okay. It was 1500. White is rated 15. Oh, wait a second. White is my subscriber. White is my subscriber. They have my flair. See, this is a great example. No, I'm going to be very honest. Like, yeah, you know, I was hoping that it was like 1400, but okay, it's 1500. It's kind of what I said in the beginning, but I didn't like a few. So here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. The guy playing with the white pieces is a subscriber to the Gotham channel, which is why white played the move h4, but white didn't know the line. Like, this is an example of a person who studied the move h4 and then, like, forgot everything. And you can't do that. You can't do that. Like, we convince ourselves that we're studying because we remember, like, 2 moves of a variation, but you can't just make things up beyond that, you know, because in my course with white, like, I have this line, like, you got the line. And if you remember the critical move bishop d3, there's a very high chance you just straight up win the game. But you play b3, which is just a bad move, right? So anyway, all right, decent start. Decent start. That was a high level game to start things off. All right, this one's a long game. E4, C5. Oh, I'm sorry. Cap score, yeah? Oh, I have to click analysis. Because they didn't send me the analysis. All right, let's see. I'm running a report. I'm not going to do these with all of them because not everybody sends me the analysis tab, and I don't want to... But just for fun, let's see what we get. I know you guys can't see it yet. A little bit of lag. Black played at 95% accuracy. So, yeah, white did not play very well. Black played at 95%, which is what I said. I said 90, like, first I said 95, so maybe you lose some points. Was the only inaccuracy not taking on d4, by the way? Wait, rook c8 is a best move? I mean, come on, rook c8. I guess rook c8 doesn't decrease your advantage that much. Yeah, so then black played a really high-level game. That was a very good game. What more to say? Well done, Kara OP. All right, Sicilian. How do you get my flair? You have to be a premium member on chess.com. Oh, this is going to be a long game, guys. Going to be a very long game. Oh, man. Sicilian defense. White doesn't play the open Sicilian. Oh, man. This seems like two guys just... Oh, wow. Okay. Could be anything. Honestly, could be anything. Could be anything. Like, wow, what a... It's a good lesson in how to play close positions. So knight d5 is actually a bad move. Like, you're not supposed to play knight d5 if there's a pin on g5 and e7 and there's a bishop. Like, you're not supposed to do this. Because here, black can just play knight takes d5. And now the bishop is protected by the knight. So, for example, here, and you just win material. And if they fork you, well, that's fine because you're winning a piece. So take, and then you just take back. So forward progress in close positions has to happen where you don't lose any material. And then, of course, black just copies white, which makes me think maybe like 800-900. Good trade. Okay, now, oh my god, no, please, no, you have to keep the bishop here. Just because you can take doesn't mean you have to. No. Just go back. No. If you don't have a clue how to play against the Sicilian with white, just play d4, c3. Play a gambit. Play the Smith-Morra gambit. That's how you learn stuff. Because the thing is, after a game like this, if you don't have a weapon against the Sicilian, you have to get yourself a weapon against the Sicilian, right? All right, now, oh my god, did you, okay, and of course white just takes. Here I would probably take with the f-pawn, actually. I know the computer likes queen, but I like opening up the rook. But queen is fine. I really love the fact that you played this. I like this. I like this. You're trying to play on the queen side, or I don't know, maybe you're just trying to push pawns because you don't know what to do. Nice move. Okay, again, the golden rule, if you probably, like, if you have rooks like this, you don't want to be the guy taking. Okay? You want them to take you. I know Machine is, like, trying to argue rook c1 has some advantage. It's trying to argue this, and probably, like, yeah, like, it's now saying you should go here, so you can win control back of the file, and then, you know, then you'll take. But at the end of the day, the point here is that you don't want to surrender control of the file to your opponent, which is why you should just take back. What happened in this game? You took back, now you allowed the queen to infiltrate. You see? It's all about the open file. In endgames, and particularly close position endgames, the only open file on the board you need to control. And therefore, you should play rook c8 before you take back. Now, white would play this move, take, and then rook c1, and then again, now you see the best move is not to take, because then you would surrender control of the file. Right? Right? So, we get rook b8, now you're very passive. Oh, and your opponent just immediately surrenders control of the c file, and there you go, plays a random pawn move, and now you have just rook c3 and infiltrate. Did you play that? Okay, you're trying to safeguard your king. You gotta go rook c3, fantastic. No, your king is so safe. No, you can even trade queens probably, like queen c6. Because again, all endgame, you control the only open file, You could play rook c3, and white just can't guard both pawns. Like, white just has no way of protecting both pawns, right? So, thank you for the kind words in chat. I appreciate all the new people from YouTube. YouTube, come over to Twitch. Don't take. For the love of God, you guys are so trade happy, and now you've opened up a new front of attack. I mean, this. Come on. Come on. Oh my God. Oh my God, you're about to get mated. Oh my goodness. I'm so scared. Now you're rook f, oh God. Oh no. Oh no? Oh, so clutch. Uh-oh. What is that move? What is that move? Yeah, you just make a queen now. What? Rook c1. Oh, buddy, just you're protected, buddy. You're protected, but just rook c1. Rook c1. Oh my gosh, and the king doesn't even go to g3 trying to anticipate what you want, just letting your king waltz in, and of course trading and just losing the king and pawn endgame. Yeah, this is lost because even if they win this pawn will promote, and that's exactly what happens, and it comes down to the final pawn, and here you executed flawless technique. Beautiful stuff, nice. Knight opposition, and then copycat. Just copycat. Knight opposition, if it was a knight, it would be check, bang, bang, copycat, all the way down, and nice. Now you brought your king, right? Nice, very clean, very clean. Makes me think about 900, 1,000 easy. 900, 1,000, like, easy guess. If you're higher than that, oh man, if you're higher than that, I don't know, chat. What do we think? Like, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, it was actually a very solid game. But this whole plan here with f5, like, I mean, I want to say like 1,000, like low 1,000, low to mid 1,000, maybe high 900. But like the thing is this: anybody who's 1,000 can look like a genius in a position where there's not much on the board. I don't mean that in an insulting way. Like, black literally cannot move many pieces. And the pieces that black was able to move, black weakened their king substantially and nearly got checkmated, which makes me think it's about 1,000. You know, like, black stumbled into a winning position. Like, in the middle of all this chaos, black stumbled into a winning position after being completely lost, because in this position, white has the absurd move queen c1, which attacks the rook and the pawn on g5, you know, and the opening, I mean, the opening was just, you know, two people improvising. Like, nobody plays a3, h3, or a3, h3, you know, like, this really gives me 1,000 vibes. So I'm gonna say 900 to 1,000, and let's see. Oh, God. Oh, no. 1350 and 1338. Gotham subscriber is rated 1,300. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, boy. All right. Was it a blitz game? It was a 10-minute game. Yo, the guy with the white pieces said he doesn't know how to play against the Sicilian, and the guy with the white pieces is rated 1350. Listen, if you're in the chat right now, and you're like 600 and feeling dejected, know that you can double your rating and still have no idea how to play against one of black's major defenses against c5. Like, let it be known, neither one of these dudes knew how to play in this position. They just traded all the pieces. They honestly, here's the thing. The game was not bad. The game was not bad, objectively. But the clear lack of understanding in the opening and then ultimately just kind of like winging the mid game, like the lack of strategic understanding really made me think they were about 1,000, 1,100. So both of these dudes need to go back and like analyze their Sicilians. And yeah, like white just needs a weapon against the Sicilians so you could start beating people. And black needs to stop pushing pawns in front of their king. So you say to anyone below 1,500 not to play the Sicilian, so why learn it? Well, the guy playing with white plays e4. So if the guy wants to play e4, the guy with white needs to learn how to play against the Sicilian. The guy with black needs to stop playing the Sicilian. Plain and simple. Because again, if a person doesn't enter mainline Sicilian and you have no idea what you're doing, that's bad. All right, you need to be able to handle your own positions out of your own openings, despite not knowing what the opening was. Okay, that's how Sicilian logic. That's my logic for not playing the Sicilian. Anyway, game number 3. Gotham sub begins with okay, very solid. Wow, very professional thus far. The Catalan setup by white with knight f3, this fianchetto, and d4, c4. Black plays King's Indian. The fianchetto King's Indian. Rook e8, knight c3, knight c6, bishop g5. All right, well, in one fair swoop, everything that black did went out the window because they played e6. Okay. E4, fantastic move. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, the whole point. One fell swoop, not one fair swoop? Oh, well there you go. You guys just taught me something. Now let me teach you something. So in the King's Indian defense, the main idea... Hold on, we gotta ban somebody one sec. We got a lot of 8-year-olds in chat today just writing absolute nonsense. They should go to school. It's 9 a.m. Well, I guess it's not 9 a.m. in other parts of the world. So the whole point of the King's Indian is to play e5 or c5. Those are the two breaks. Ladies and gentlemen, literally never in the King's Indian is this a break. Ever. Ever. You did not play d6 to play d5. If you were going to play d5, then you should have played it here. You should have played the Grunfeld. Or you should have played the Queen's Gambit declined. Or you should have played the Malakhov system, which has g6, e6, and d5. Guys, black played the King's Indian and lost the game immediately because now just e5 and this is pinned. And you're attacking it. And that's what white did. Now we got this, and now white is up a piece. I mean, what? Guys, what is this? Don't I say to never play... What? The Grunfeld? Yeah. But if you're going to play d5, then play the Grunfeld. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying to play it. I'm saying if you're going to play d5, you might as well play the Grunfeld. Anyway. Oh, I hate that move. What is this? You're so desperate to hang on to this pawn? I guess it makes sense. I guess you saw that it was... Guys, when you're up a piece, you need to not kill your coordination to this extent. Moves like this will only hurt you in the long run. Like, it's not a mistake, but you gotta understand, this is really not a big deal. I mean, worst comes to worst, go create equal danger. Put your other rook here. Play the move knight e4. Attacking the queen. Like, it's just... Okay. Okay, well, of course, you know, black immediately weakens their own structure. Great move. I like rook d1. Very simple move. Just trading. Take the pawn. Nice. Knight d5. Oh, I thought knight d5 was going to be played. That's a nice move. Beautiful move. Just hits the queen. Just a nice move. Oh, nice. Oh, take it. Take it. Take it. Okay, the fact that white didn't spot this. Oh, wait. Then you would take with check, then I would block. And then there's check, king g7, queen e5, hitting this and this. If queen f6, rook g8, deflecting the queen. Or rook e7. Nice. Okay, but queen back. And now white sees it. Nice, 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 nice. Trading down the pieces to an endgame upper rook. Let's take all the pawns, and then black will resign. Rook g5. All right, bang, and bang, and bang, and here black decided they had enough. They don't think they're gonna beat the guy up. I mean, down a rook and 2 pawns. Okay, so honestly, all I have to go on in this game is the fact that white played very solidly. Like, I think white literally played like 90%. And the only move that I have to base everything on is this move, this whole plan with e6 d5. This might sound repetitive, but like 900, 1,000. To be honest, like the first opening I ever taught Lucy was the King's Indian Defense, and she never played e6, d5. Like she like learned chess, and she was like 800. She wasn't playing e6, d5. So I mean, Black needs to get a better grasp on this opening. Oh man. I don't know, but White played really well. Like if this is a lopsided matchup, I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm gonna have to say I will have to say about 1,000. I'm sorry. I know I've made that guess like back to back. I'm gonna have to say like 1,000. I'm gonna have to say 1,000. But you know what? White did not play like 1,000. Here's the thing. So White did not play like 1,000. So I think I need to go with how well White played versus. Yeah, I'm gonna say like mid 1,200. I'm gonna say mid 1,200. Here we go. Mid 1,200 is my guess. Oh, I should have stuck with it. White is 1,000, but it is a blitz game, and Black is rated 1350 rapid. Oh, Black is 1350 rapid and White is 1,400 rapid. Oh. Okay, well, I mean, but this is still inexcusable. Like, what is e6, d5 guy playing with the black pieces? Like, what is that? What is that, bro? Maybe here's my theory. What if Black mouse slipped e6 and then didn't know what to do, so they just played d5? Like, that is a theory. Black could have mouse slipped this move and then just played this because they were like, whatever, and then just hung a knight. Like, could have been one of those games, right? But damn, I should have stuck with my first instinct. White is 1,000, Black is 960. They're higher rated in Blitz. Guys, let's try to submit 10-minute games or longer. Because, I mean, 3-minute is, you know, more dumb stuff happens. But, you know, I'm down with whatever. Anyway. All right, game number 4. Gotham Sub's got the black pieces. Gotham Sub begins the game with e4, e5. Now, either Gotham Sub hasn't learned, you know, the beauty of the Portuguese Gambit or the Caro-Kann, or Gotham Sub has the Gambit's course for black, obviously, and is learning the e4, e5 Gambit lines. Would you be commentating Title Tuesday for Hikaru? It's Wednesday. So that question, you know, maybe you're on some sort of like, just like, very like chilled out like narcotics, because it's not Tuesday. Knight f3, bishop. What is this? We got another Bush Gas Gambit. Oh, Bullet Chess Championship? No, today I'm going with Lucy to get her vaccine. Get the vaccine. I'm not a doctor, but last time I said that, I saw some crazy comments on YouTube. I mean, my God. I had people writing me these thesis statements as to why the vaccine is gonna, you know, microchip you with a Pfizer implant and make you only buy Pfizer products. I mean, it was just wild stuff. Okay. So bishop takes d4. Wow, this is already a disaster. It's already +1, maybe more. Yeah, look at the evaluation. It's +1.3. This is just not good. Like, you gotta take with the pawn here. Why are you trading your bishop? Beginners, stop trading bishops for no reason. Like, oh God. Oh my, oh. All right, my friends. This is gonna be a good game. This game is gonna take years off my life. This is going to take years off my life. Oh wow. Queen e3. d6. A pin. All right, this is a beginner game. How much we want to bet that this move just happened? Okay. But I like that white is getting castled, and black castles as well. They're principled. Very nice. Knight to c3. All right, I'm waiting for the beginners. Okay, okay, queen e2. Queen. That's actually a really smart move because now you want to move your bishop. So these are enlightened beginners. Or you don't want to move your bishop. Oh, you do want to move your bishop. Don't hang your queen. Oh my god, don't hang your queen. Nice. And now black brings the knight back so as to not get taken and open up the king. Okay. All right, white pushes a pawn. Okay. Okay, white's trying to do something over here. It doesn't work anywhere even remotely in the slightest. But bishop takes e4. Yeah, that's just the free pawn. Okay, obviously black trades. All right. All right. Queen a2 is a threat. Oh, that's a good move. I actually think that black might throw now. Yup, and that's exactly what black does. Now, does white see this? Oh, God. That is exactly what white was trying to do. To play this bishop f6 move because it's pinned. And, well, the thing is now it's not so simple. You think, does white find queen b3? No, white playing f5 is a good move. Take, of course. White is playing extremely well. Wait, are these even beginners? What the heck is going on? What? Yo, there's mate. Just queen f6. Just battery. Okay, I mean, yeah, I get it. Okay. Yeah, okay, now, did you take the queen or the pawn? Okay, you took the pawn. So white is up a pawn in the endgame. Oh, you hung a bishop. Never mind, that was a terrible move. I didn't even see that. Hog. White took the pawn and blundered a check and lost the bishop. Okay, I mean, I didn't see that either, so probably I'm like 700. Okay, but this move does nothing. That's not even a threat, and because you have this, just go knight f4 and you win. Or queen d1. Yeah, queen d1. Another fork. Yo, this queen just took 8 points of material. That queen just won 8 points, and now, yep. When you have mate in 1, don't play mate in 1. Just take the pawn. Now you're gonna make a queen and deliver ladder mate. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Nice game. Nice game with the exception of what the hell are you doing in the opening? Like, what is this? How you be playing bishop takes d4? Like, just for the fact that you play bishop d4, I want to say you're like 800. Like, did you just tag team an older sibling into the game, like, after this? Like, how did you just get a dead loss position in 5 moves and then play like a grandmaster? Could be a misclick? What was a misclick about this opening? What in this opening was a misclick, my guy? Like, what? Knight c6 was a misclick? But then, you know, this is a very tough one. This might be one of the hardest ones I've ever done. Like, both players played, like, with their big brain helmets on. You know, they went from being the brainlet meme, like the blah, 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 to, like, having, you know, giga brain. Wow, I have no idea. I feel like I've said this guess so many times, like 1,000 to 1,100. 1,000 to 11. I mean, they played way too well to be 900s. Wow. I gotta think. What were the critical moments of the game? Well, the opening was played like a catastrophe. I actually, the rest of the game was played so decently. I'm gonna give these guys the benefit of the doubt and say 1150. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say 1080. 1080. Wait. Wait. I gotta think. The opening was a catastrophe, right? The opening was an absolute disaster. But then they actually played, like, not bad. I'm gonna say 1080. 1080. 1080 is my guess. So, white is 916, black is 1020, and it's a 5-minute game. Now, black is probably higher rated in rapid. Yeah, 1200 in rapid. Kind of makes sense. Yeah. Okay. I said 1080, about 1020. I wonder what the guy's highest rating in Blitz is. But not bad. Alright, now we got people debating different things in the... we got people debating vaccines in the chat. Fantastic stuff. Anyway, my appointment's on Friday, so... And Lucy's is in 3 hours. Okay. Okay, beautiful stuff. Someone in chat says, you cannot be anti-Georgia voting bill if you're also pro-COVID passport. The passports are an infringement of the 14th Amendment because you cannot be compelled to volunteer your medical information. God damn, that sounds like a... Wow. Anyway, we're recording for YouTube, so I'm not going to say how I feel about that take, but... yeah, that guy probably touches the stove until his hand is burned to... You know what? No, that guy showers with socks on. That's all I have to say. That guy just showers with socks on. All right, here we go. Gotham subscribers got the white pieces. E4, G6, Knight C3, Bishop C4. So, Gotham subscriber is playing the Vienna against an opening that you cannot play the Vienna against. This is the modern defense. A lot of people say, oh, I'm playing the Vienna. No, no, no. Just because you put the pieces on these 3 squares doesn't mean that you're playing the Vienna. You're playing the modern because black played E4, G6. It's called the modern defense. So, you know, Bishop to E3, and now white is already lost. Why is white lost, chat? Center pawn fork. Center pawn fork. Pawn to D5. Pawn to D5. Attacks the bishop and the pawn. And then D4. This is a very common blunder. If you give a check, pawn to C6. And, you're gonna fork somebody. And, you know, forking somebody's good. Provided, you know, consent and a connection, all that stuff. Forks are good. Alright, queen D2, knight A5. Alright, black playing some deep strategical concept, looking for the bishop pair. Or maybe, oh, whoa. I like that. Good stuff. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Very nice. Nice. And now black has a big problem because their king side is so weak. Queen G7 sneaking in. Take that pawn. Beautiful. I would go E5 here. This is what I would play. Best move after E4, G6. Homie, what are you... What? Boss, you're about to get roasted in a Guess the ELO episode, and you're not even a volunteer for a game. What do you mean, what's the best move after E4, G6? It's move 2. What do you mean, what's the best move? Like, a lot of you really suffer from this. You guys can, like, overcomplicate chess. It's move 2, bro. Like, what do you want me to say? Literally any move here is good with the exception of bishop to A6. I mean, you could play, like, F3 and white is just, you know, maybe slightly worse at like, king E2? I guess queen H5. Don't play queen H5, okay? That's my advice. Don't play queen H5. Like, anyway. Y'all be getting me hella mad with that. Like, what's the bet? Like, it's move 2. Just, like, put 2 pawns in the center and develop your pieces. You know? We overcomplicate things in chess. You know, you guys are like, make middle game videos. Oh my god, rook A4 traps the queen. Like, what is a middle game video? Like what do you want me to help you with? You know, chess is it's a deep, deep ocean of concepts, right? Knight G5 is a good move, though, going for F7. Very good play. Yeah, see, here's where things can get dicey unless you find rook A4. If you get tunnel vision here and blunder the D pawn and then this pawn, it could get very, yeah. This is why you have to look for checks, captures, and attacks. You have no checks, you have a capture. But before you play this move, you need to go to that 3rd level. You need to go to the 3rd level. Do I have any attacks? And you need to start with the queen. Can I attack the queen? Yes, and it's a trap. It's just trapped. That is how you come up with these ideas in games. Just go through that mental checklist just once before you play knight F7. Because what people do is they go, well, I just played this move, so obviously, I mean, I'm taking a pawn and I'm attacking a rook. I must be the greatest player on this chessboard. But then all of a sudden, you know, you do this and you don't actually have anything. Like if black defends, yeah, okay, and Oh, but thankfully white castles. Like, you know, thankfully white castle. If white played a move like 92 attacking the queen, like it could, oh, not there. That was a misclick, but you know, maybe this. Like the thing is, you just have no attack. This is not threatening anything, but castling is very clutch. Now let's see what happens. Oh my god, you hung a rook. And the craziest thing is, if you look for check in this position, you win the game. It's mate in 6. Knight c6 attacks your rook, right? You just castled, so you're ready to bring another rook. Knight d6 is a check. If they take, the hardest thing to visualize is now the queen and the rook see together. That's the hardest thing to see. Queen b7 and mate. Now, if knight d6, king b8, rook b7. If knight d6, king d8, well, you take like this, and then, frankly, you just go back. And now this and this see together. Those are hard moves to see. In a rapid game, no, because knight d6, pawn takes, queen takes. If you're like 12, 1300, I think you should be able to spot that. It's hard, but in a rapid game, if you just look for... But here's the problem. People don't use the checklist. Like, someone sees this, they're like, my rook is hanging. No one looks for check first. Nobody looks for check first. Because y'all just like, my rook is hanging. Nobody uses that checklist. Like, rook a8 is, I mean, easy, right? But the checklist, what's the checklist? This dude just straight up asked me, what's the checklist, bro? This dude is on page 190 of a 200-page book, doesn't know the main character's goddamn name. This dude just asked me what the check... Dios mío, oh my... This man doesn't know the main character's name. The movie's over in 5 minutes. He don't know the main character's name, bro. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. God. Anyway, the rook is now hung. And now knight d6 is probably still winning. Knight d6, yep, of course. Now there's no way white... Oh my god, white played knight d6. Oh my god, white played knight d6. Okay, the $1,000,000 question. In a position like this, ladies and gentlemen, now, we need to not play a move like this. Because a lot of people would go here and go, I have made the next move. I'm so smart. And then you hang a check and a mate to yourself. You have to look for checks. You have to look for checks for the opponent. Don't just play frozen moves that do nothing. And that is why white plays the absolutely beautiful move rook to a7. Oh my god. Oh my god. This move gets a bisou from me. A chef's kiss. Rook to a7. Beautiful move. Absolutely gorgeous move. The point is that you sacrifice. And now it's check when you take... Oh my god. Oh my... Absolutely beautiful. And it's... Oh. Okay. I mean... Pawn to b4 is a pawn sacrifice. And oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was beautiful. You sacrifice the pawn. If the king takes, you have a mate. And if the queen takes, it takes away the king's escape square. It's a Romeo and Juliet love story. You take the poison and you die together. Oh my. Wow. Wow. Can I go through the checklist one more? Look, if you don't know the checklist of thought process yet, like, you need therapy. You don't need me to tell you the thought process. Okay, so again, another very questionable opening. But only one blunder. If we actually look at this game in its complete entirety, white hung a piece in the opening because they played a bit of a strange setup. And then white played a very good game and found an absolute... Well, actually, white blundered a rook. And then here, black should have played king b8, just kicking the rook out, and they would have been winning. 1300. 1300 is this game. 1300. Mid 1200 into 1300 is my final guess, and here we go. 1660. 1660. You're telling me a 1600 hung a piece on move 6? You are telling me that a 1600 rated player hung a piece on move 6? 1600 rated player hung a piece on move 6. This guy is 1660 and he hung a piece on move 6. 1660 and he hung a piece on move 6. Didn't see a trapped queen. Could have trapped the man's queen. Didn't trap the man's queen. Could have trapped the man's queen. This man had rook a4 like 3 moves in a row. Didn't even see it. Like when I see a queen come here, this is the first thing I think of. Damn. Well, at least this dude has potato in his name because he played like a potato. He played like a potato.